Hi, Lori DiGiulio, registered massage therapist and NKT practitioner in Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm going to show you the goblet squat. And this is a bit of a regressed version of the goblet squat, but it's great for creating mobility in the hips and dealing with chronic low back or chronic lower limb pain or dysfunction. So what you're going to do is you're going to set up your goblet squat first. I'm going to use this cable machine here because I've got access to it. If you don't have access to a cable machine, then you may need to find something in your home that's stable enough for you to hold on to hold your weight. And so that might be the underside of a counter or a couch if it's a pretty heavy couch, perhaps a door frame, kind of getting yourself in the door frame and holding on to either side of the door frame. So to set up this goblet squat, you're going to come to standing and you're going to get your feet wide enough that you're going to be able to drop your glutes all the way down to the floor or fairly close. Your toes are going to kind of naturally point out to the sides so that your knees follow the same direction as your toes. You're going to grab hold of whatever you've got and slide down into that squat position. So you're going to maybe have to open that up the distance between your feet quite a bit to get down, and that's okay. You'll be able to get them potentially a little bit closer as you start to do this. Hold on to what you've figured out that you can hold on to so that you don't fall back. And while you're here, you're just going to shift your weight right and left so that you get this sense of kind of softening through the hips. You can kind of just sit down in this goblet squat, or you can lean right, lean left. And so what you're going to do is you're going to improve kind of the movement through the hips by gently asking the hips to be a little bit more mobile here in this bottom portion of your squat. And you may do this for several minutes a day or just momentarily. You can also come in and out of this squat. So to get out of this squat, you'll take a nice sharp inhale at the bottom here and then exhale as you come up. And then you can come back in and out of that squat. To make this really a goblet squat, you typically add weight in the form of a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So if you had a kettlebell, you'd bring the kettlebell in front, hold on to your kettlebell or your dumbbell, and same thing. You're shifting your weight right, you're shifting your weight left, kind of encouraging mobility in the hips. Make sure when you're at the bottom of the squat that your feet are right on the ground. Your heels aren't lifted. So you're going to have to open up or increase the distance between your feet so that you can get your heels down. Holding a kettlebell, holding a dumbbell, or holding onto a counter or the bottom of your couch, whatever you've got to prevent you from coming back. This drill is really great for mobility in the hips and may help you deal and manage with some chronic low back pain. If you're not sure whether or not this drill is appropriate for you, get assessed by an NKT practitioner.